So even when the price and the price action and the general sentiment was way more bullish, people weren't actually paying attention to what the company actually said. It's more that people just hear about it via influencers, people talking about it. They rarely study like the first, like the original content, like the first source of this. And sure, sentiment is even lower now. But it doesn't really change that dynamic, in my opinion. And even myself, I don't really watch those videos of Quant, even though I talk about it. I'm not sure what you think about that, but for me,
no one notices them.
Nobody really
Oh,
notices
sorry.
it, right?
Yeah, yeah. Let's hold that thought. Let's dive into that after the portfolio shit. Because
Sure. Yeah, now comes the most important part of the show.
maybe,
Oh.
maybe. This is also one of the latest videos. This is about the hackathon. Audio okay? What is the aim of the hackathon?
At Quant, we have an amazing group of talented and creative people working really hard on delivering the roadmap. The hackathon is really an opportunity to, take that to a smaller scale and really supercharge it. It's a small group of people, really great idea, and complete creative freedom to deliver on that vision.
Who will be participating in the hackathon?
Engagement has been really great. We have people from all over the company wanting to participate. So far we have 7 teams of 3 or 4 people.
What criteria will the teams be judged on?
Judged on a variety of criteria: innovation, impact, functionality, marketability. Each of these ideas should be a strong showcase of overledger and potentially something that we could develop into a fully fledged product down the line.
When is it happening and when will the winners be announced?
The event is going to run between the 19th and the 21st of February. We have some really fun surprises in store for the teams. And look out for an article announcing the winners towards the end of that month.
Start building with overledger today. Quant.network/hackathon. Yeah, so there we also have the answers of when we will see the results. We'll get them, and we kind of know what they're going to do. I believe there are like 5 or 6 teams already. What did he say? 7 teams.
I think he said 7.
Yeah. So that's cool. That's going on right now. It's it's the 20th today. So by the time you watch this, the hackathon will be done.
Yeah.
I did not expect tweets or other forms of showcasing while it was going on. I don't know. I always feel that there is this confidentiality going on.
Yes, and they also said teams from all over the company, which kind of implies that it's an internal hackathon. It's not external, apparently. But I'm not sure. I haven't just...
Yeah, he sits within the company.
Yeah, right? And
that was
I
also
might be wrong, but I do not recall any call-outs for teams to participate in this. I think it's an internal hackathon, it seems.
Yeah, but when I read the names, I was like, what?
Yeah,
let me think where I can find that.
I think it's on the website. I think it's just an internal competition.
Yeah, so let's pull up the article. Oh yeah, by Rachel Buff. We are delighted to announce that we will be hosting our upcoming hackathon on the 19th, 20th, and 21st of February. For Quant employees, this is an opportunity to showcase the capabilities of Overledger, sharpen their skills in a dynamic, fast-paced environment, and connect with like-minded individuals from across the various teams and departments. To enter the hackathon, participants were encouraged to submit ideas to a panel of internal judges. These ideas were then reviewed, shortlisted, and assigned to the various teams. Any team that submitted a winning idea was assigned the idea they put forward. The remaining ideas were then offered to the teams. Submitting an idea. Given that the main goal of the hackathon is to showcase Overledger, idea submissions were encouraged to outline how it would make use of Overledger or any of the integrations built on top of it, like Zapier, Make, OutSystems, etc. Submissions should also be able to implement a proof of concept within 1 to 2 days, but it is not necessary for it to be near production quality. On the day of the hackathon, experts will observe the teams and be on hand to offer any domain-specific knowledge. Over the course of the 3 days, the 8 teams will work collaboratively to build a solution that will be judged against specific criteria. All submissions will then be presented internally to a panel of judges, with the winners announced at the end of day 3. Participants' submissions will be judged and scored against the following categories: innovation, functionality, impact, marketability. Who are the teams? Bare Minimum, Dark Pigeons of Doom, Ginger Doge, Ink and Papyrus, IO, Quantum Ladies, Squad 1, and the Full Stack Avengers. At Quant, we are passionate about sharing our innovative ideas, technical expertise, and collaborative culture. This hackathon aims to showcase all these elements, and we can't wait to see what the teams can create. Look out for the upcoming article, where we will be revealing the winners and behind-the-scenes footage from the event.
Interesting.
Yeah, so apparently they teamed up within their own company.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a Ginger Doge team. We have the Quantum Ladies. I think it's interesting. I like this IO. It's like the on-off. But the Dark Pigeons of Doom have my heart. Yeah, so we'll have to wait and see how it goes.
I actually like Bare Minimum. Yeah. Hey, but can you scroll up this page? Yeah, back, down. This is a bit too far up. Let me see some text. Oh, sorry, it's really for Quant employees.
Yes.
Okay. So it's just an internal hackathon. Cool. Yeah, because if you remember, if I remember correctly, hackathons were promised in the past, and I think they also held one, even like back in 2020, I think. I'm not sure about this. Then I could be rambling.
Not in 2020.
Okay, then 2019 or even earlier. But it's cool. It's yeah. Let's see what they can produce, and hopefully we will get some media out of it, because then we gotta look into who or no, we actually can look who are Quant employees who are working there. What's it like at the office?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, right? I was a little bit disappointed when I realized that was an internal thing, but on the other hand, I think for now this is the way, right? Because those people are read up well on what is possible, and if you have a team that's been working together for some time, and you present these types of challenges, it will actually create a competitiveness that will motivate. This is truly a team building exercise. This works really well. When I was in the Marines, these type of things worked really, really well, right? I mean, you can have defense department competitions, right? So between Marines and Air Mobile, Commandos, whatever. But you can also have it within battalions or within units. and everybody gets just so competitive, and then creativity gets going. And for us, I think it is also really interesting, like you said, to have a look inside the company, inside the people, maybe to a degree. It will probably be very low key. As an investor, I think these things are cool and fun. I think they can make a lot of interesting, how do you say, media stuff. My shoulder hurts when I say this. With this. So yeah, looking forward what they're going to do. So I'm not disappointed at all, actually. And I'm sure that if everything goes well, that eventually they'll just make it broader, right? Make it maybe not necessarily only inter company ourselves from yogurt left, but also maybe inter network, or how do you call that? But on the other hand, right, this is a competitive space, so don't get your hopes up.
No.
Right.
No, but I think it's just interesting news overall, and there's actually some movement on the Quant office. And let's see what they produce. Let's see what they come up with, and we'll hear that in 2 weeks.